What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little bit since I've been here with kind of my regular content, so I'm back on it. I'm here today to do a first impressions kind of review, quick little update on life if you guys are curious. So my last video was about the fundraiser for my father-in-law. He is home. He was in the hospital for ended up being 2 weeks, but he's home and recovering now, so that's good. My dogs are playing. Obviously, I'm kind of outside for a little bit of a change of scenery for this video. With the nice weather, I thought, why not? A little bit of a green background here. We'll just hope the dogs don't get too loud. So, yeah, so my father-in-law's home. Photography is going super, super well. My business is just going... Excuse me. Losing my train of thought here. Business is going well. It's keeping me busy, which is part of why I haven't been putting videos out. Yesterday I wanted to film this video, but I was busy photographing a wedding, which is kind of what leads into what the topic of today's video is, which is a review on the Undertech. They're like a Spanx kind of thing, like shapewear with a holster on the inner thigh. I don't know what the actual product is called. I know it's made by Undertech though. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So go back in time to Friday night, just kind of what started everything. I realized, first of all, so I asked the people that I was doing the photo shoot, oh my gosh, I am on one tonight. I just cannot get my freaking talking correct. Alright, I guess I'm just going to talk over them because I need to get this video done and get this video up tonight. So, Friday night, I started thinking about what I was going to be wearing for this wedding. As a photographer, I want to be comfortable, I want to be able to move, but I also want to follow what the bride and groom want, what they want me to look like. So I asked, and they wanted me to wear a dress. So I was like, I'm not really a dress kind of girl. You're not going to see me in a dress very often, special occasions, my wedding day. That's about it. So I kind of sat down and was like, great, how am I going to carry? Which was already something that I was thinking about. I didn't want to make the guests uncomfortable. I didn't want to be printing at all. Obviously, I wanted to be very concealed. So when I was told it was going to be a dress, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to carry, and I have to carry. So obviously, for me, just because that's me, I wanted to carry. I had to carry for me. So anyways, I reached out to a wonderful, wonderful woman by the name of Donna. She's the owner of Hot Heat, which is the company that makes those concealed carry leggings that I've talked about before locally, that I do their product photos for. We're gonna try this again. So I reached out to Donna, who owns Hot Heat. So yes, she makes those concealed carry leggings that I do the product photos for. She also has another side of the business, which I want to actually talk about maybe in another separate video with her. She's an amazing woman, and I would like to get more of her story and what she does out. So I reached out to her and basically asked, hey, do you have anything that I could use? And hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well and there's not too many crazy noises aside from the dogs. So anyways, I reached out to her and she did. So Saturday morning before the wedding, I went and picked them up. I had them on for maybe an hour before I actually went to the wedding. So this review is based off of a total of probably 10 hours of wear, 9 hours being at the wedding itself, out and about, running around, doing things. The first hour just kind of getting used to them. So these are the shorts. I do have my gun in them right now just because I don't really have a place to have them sitting, basically, so I just have them ready for this review. So these are them. They just look like spandex. They look like shapewear. You can kind of see here. They're very thick, very, very thick. And here is, excuse me, here is the holster itself. Obviously you can see the gun is unloaded. We're fine, we're dandy, we're safe. So it has a retention strap here, and basically you just kind of push it down in there. This is on your thigh. I didn't want to put a dress on for this video. I'm lazy, I'm sorry. Again, I don't like dresses, and it's getting kind of cold out, so I didn't want to do that. So here's the holster. Now, my first like about it is that it's very snug, it feels secure. I like the retention strap, it's in there, it's not going anywhere. Now a negative to that is that it doesn't really cater to people with weapon lights of any kind. So basically, I had to force it in there because I have a Streamlight light attached to my Glock here. So as you can see, it's really, like, hopefully that's like showing, it's really pushing up against it, and it's not actually supposed to fit in there, but I've stretched it out to the maximum capacity that it can go. So that would be a negative to me, which I kind of find with a lot of things. Even the concealed carry leggings don't cater to weapon lights, because I'm assuming it's because there's just so many different kinds that you could have. They just can't really narrow it down to one that would fit that. So I'm assuming that's kind of where it is. So that's one negative that I have on these, is that my Glock doesn't fit perfectly in there, but that makes it extra tight so it feels more secure. I don't know. That's my personal opinion here. Now, another thing is my Glock is pretty heavy. I mean, it's not super, super, super heavy, but something that I was worried about is that they would kind of like feel like they were riding down, which I actually never felt. I didn't feel like I was pulling them up, adjusting them. I didn't feel any of that. I felt pretty secure the whole day. I actually kind of feel like I could go a size down, but they felt good. I could probably do a small, just for a little bit extra security, some extra kind of like tuck and hug, if you know what I mean, ladies. So don't watch me, go away. Absolutely not. Go inside. Go inside, please. Husband problems. So anyways, that's one of the things that I like. I forgot what I was saying because he's still watching me inside and I can see him. Supportive husbands though, right? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Okay, yes, so I felt like everything was held in just like shapewear would. I felt like the Glock was secure on my thigh. I didn't feel like it was going anywhere. I didn't feel like it was falling down. As far as like the feeling between your legs, which was also a concern of mine, because if you're thick-thighed, if you are bigger than a Victoria's Secret model, your thighs rub together. Not even if you're thick-thighed. I'm going back to the if you're bigger than a Victoria's Secret model, your thighs rub together. So that was something that I was worried about, and honestly at first it was a little bit uncomfortable. Like I felt like I kind of had to walk with my legs further apart, which felt weird, looked weird, but that's kind of why I put them on about an hour before I went to the wedding, so I could kind of get used to them. And I will say by the end of that roughly 10 hours, I was walking fine, I was used to it. And actually I was telling Hunter when we were watching TV after I had gotten home and changed and everything, I still felt like there was something there because I had gotten so used to it. It was almost like this phantom feeling. It was very interesting. So I wouldn't say they're uncomfortable by any means. I would say out of what I've tried, which is literally only this for concealed carry in a dress, they get the job done. The dress that I was wearing, I'm going to insert some pictures because again, I don't want to go put a dress on right now because I'm lazy and don't want to. So I'm going to insert pictures of what I was wearing yesterday. Now that dress was really thin, very, very thin material. I mean, it was really, it's not see-through, but it was very thin. So as you can see here on the shorts, they have pockets on the side, very nice deep pockets. If you wanted to put like an extra magazine or a pocket knife or anything kind of, you know, that you wanted to, your phone or anything, that's super, super great. I do like that. But because my dress was so thin, you could see the lines on the side of my thigh when my dress was kind of clinging. So not the end of the world. As far as fashion goes, I didn't like it, but if you were wearing a thick dress with maybe a print on it, it wouldn't be a problem. You could probably carry things in those pockets. I didn't, just to try and help with that. I'd kind of walk around and pull my dress out a little bit as I walked. It was a maxi dress, so it kind of worked that way, just to kind of keep it more concealed and things like that. But obviously being on my inner thigh, nobody knew. Unless you told them, nobody's gonna know that you have a gun on you. I really wish I could articulate better tonight. I should have done this earlier. I was procrastinating. I was busy working on those wedding photos from yesterday. So I just wanted to get this video up because I've had actually quite a few people reach out and ask me what I thought about them, what I liked about them, so I wanted to get this out, just kind of talk about it. Would I recommend these? I would say yes. Another thing to be aware of is if you're wearing a thin dress, it's really not ideal for these leggings, because they're not leggings, oh my gosh, these shorts, because they are not bulky, but there are things that may show and indicate that there may be something going on. I did find if I would kind of step and spread my legs an interesting way, you could almost see the gun printing on my inner thigh when the dress would kind of cling. So I would say maybe heavier dresses, like thicker fabric, maybe a little bit looser fitting, or kind of that flares out towards the bottom, not just a tight maxi dress, would be maybe my recommendation to you if you're gonna go this route. I don't know what other options are out there as far as concealed carry in a dress. This is just kind of what was given to me to test out, see my thoughts and opinions. So again, these are the Undertech Undercover. If you looked at their website, you would know what they're called. I think they're literally just called like shorts, thigh holster shorts. So yeah, overall opinions, they got the job done. I was fairly comfortable over those 10 hours. I was comfortable because I knew I had it. The walking around took just a little bit of getting used to that feeling of it between my thighs. And again, I carry a Glock 43. So you can see it's a little bulky, but for my body type, I'm not a tiny girl. It's concealable. If you have any specific questions, I'm kind of just like rambling here, just kind of talking about my experience. So again, this is just first impression, so take it with a grain of salt. I wore them for a 10-hour span while photographing a wedding, and I'm gonna wear them a couple more times and test them out a couple more times, different dresses, maybe a skirt, see what I think, and keep you guys posted on my opinions. But again, yeah, if you have any questions on specific things that you wanted to know, go ahead and comment them below and I can answer them there. And yes, so that is my thoughts, opinions, first impressions on these shorts. I still plan to do a whole shebang video here on the leggings themselves. I did pick up a pair of the Alexo Athletica leggings finally, so I'm going to compare the three, Undertech, Hot Heat, and Alexo. That'll probably maybe be next week. I want to get back on a regular posting schedule now that things are kind of settling down, but it feels good to be back, and I really want to take this channel in a way that kind of helps empower women and get them into concealed carry and guns in general. Obviously, I'm going to do stuff that's off topic, things that I want to do because this is my channel and it's just fun to produce content like this. But yeah, I just think more women really need to get out there and protect themselves. And this is a great way. Get your concealed carry. Look at all these different options to carry. I would love to help you come up with things that would be good for you. So if you are interested in hearing more and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate you all for watching, and have a great week. Bye.